Managers, you already know what your job and duties are when it comes to creating the website plan, the Google Doc that you guys were working on. That was your job, right? You were in here. Let me pull that up. You have been in this document, your website plan, building things out. And hopefully by this point, it's much more involved than what you see here. But that's on the Google document side. But now you're also the manager of the website itself. So let's go to our website. Now for me, as I am building a website, this is this tab here, I'm building this project. I am acting not only as the manager, but the section chief as well. So I'm adding content and creating content, and also making sure that my formatting, my organization, and the whole look and feel of the website fits. For you guys in your groups, I have divided those responsibilities. Managers to work on the formatting and the organization, and that's what you are going to kind of worry about, and all the different buttons and colors and this, that, or the other thing that you can choose. And then your section chiefs, which are going to create and add content. Your job then is, as it was on the Google Doc, is to make sure that you have all the things organized and what is needed there so that the content creators, the section chiefs, don't miss anything, but also to clean things up and make them look tidy and organized. So we've kind of done that a little bit through this example site that I've kind of created. Let's go to my site because this will be good. This is what your job is. So let's say, for instance, you come to a web page, and let's say it's Enlightenment Spreads. You go to that section chief's web page, and this is what you see. You see all this stuff. They created a bunch of good things. This looks really good. But one thing that your job then is to do is, for instance, I bolded every time the word manager is in the directions, and every time the word section chiefs is in the directions. You may want to go through and make sure that all of them are made bold. Are there any that are missing? Section chiefs, bold. I already did this earlier, so I already know the answer. The answer is no. They've all been bolded. Section chiefs, manager. Section chiefs. Okay, I created a collapsible menu here. All right, so you're going through and making sure that everything kind of looks the way it should. Now let's use this as an example because I was just kind of changing this. This is what I created originally, and I was going to have it sit here. And I said, you know what? And again, as the manager of the site now, I'm taking off the content. I created the content. Your section chief does this. But then I, as manager, come in and I say, I just don't like the way that looks. These might be better in a collapsible text. So what you would do as manager is you come in here. You're not changing any content, right? You're just going to organize it, format it, do whatever. So I'm going to create a collapsible text, and I'm going to add another one. Okay. Now I don't want to recreate all this stuff. It's already done for me. So I'm going to come up here and I will copy that and put it there. And then I'm going to copy all this and put it there. Good. So I have that one. Now let's do the second one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste, Control C to copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. So I now have my two collapsible texts, but they're in weird spots. What I'm going to do is move this section here. I'm not going to get rid of it just yet, but I'm just going to move it all the way to the bottom so it's out of the way. All right. And now you see these blank areas. I haven't put these together just yet or changed the background or anything. but I need to fit them into the two columns like I had before. So you can see I click on this collapsible. It's set up there. I'm going to shrink this down to here. Okay, good. I'm going to come over here and do the same with this one, but in the other direction. Okay, good. Now I can move this up to where the other one is. And now I will change my background so it fits the scheme. And now it looks like this. So it's not just words, being shoved down your throat here. It's a little bit tidier, more efficient and slick in the way that it's set up. So now we come to our preview. And I'm able to scroll down. All right, step 5. So we have a collapsible here. Here's all the things you can learn in your playlist. Then we come to step 5, all of the section chief responsibilities. You guys need to click on these. See, now these things come out. Okay, so these are all the things I need to do. All right, good deal. It's a little bit slicker. It looks better. It looks, a lot more sleek. So I think this is a good example of what your job is as a site manager. I didn't change any of the content. Section chief created that. I just changed the formatting. And you know what? Your section chief may not like it, but you are the section or the chapter manager or the website manager, and it is your job. I'm going to be grading you on the aesthetics, the organization, and the formatting, not the section chiefs. They are graded on these things. As you can see, there is no formatting in this stuff. This is just the content. So it's up to you to decide how you want your website to look. And I think those look a lot better than just having words there. But then we can kind of check on that, because again, I didn't delete this yet. So let's pull this back up. Maybe this looks better. Maybe this does look better. So we're going to put this right there. Let's take a look again. Just all those words. I kind of prefer this. So I'll X out. Remember our undo buttons. Undo that. So those are there, but I will need to scroll down and delete that section. So that is your job as manager. Now, just to show you a little bit more, this is my day 2. If I come to my pages, because I know there's some things. So you're going to all of your pages. Your, section 1, section 2, any of these these hidden pages, section 3, and you are going through and you are making sure that all this stuff is set up. So I have 2 pages for this project. Let's go to the first page and make sure, like I said before, managers and section chiefs. Manager, section chief, manager. Bold that. Managers. So this is what your job is then. So section chief. Okay. I'm just doing this quickly now. I'll go back through it a little bit later, a little bit more thoroughly. Section chiefs bold. Make sure I get them all. I'm just trying to do it quick now for you guys. But this is your job then as the manager. Okay? Don't get carried away with collapsing everything and all that kind of stuff. It's just like I said for that one. There's a lot of junk there. A lot of stuff. So maybe shrink it down so that way you can just see it. So anyways, that's your job as the manager.